Gyaru0.
Hi there! Today I want to talk about Japanese hair salons. Obviously I have an interest in the Japanese hair salons because people in Holland actually aren't quite good at making those Japanese haircuts. Whenever I meet a other Western Gyaru who has like the perfect, Gyaru hair, I always ask, where do they do it? And I always get the same answer, and that is an Asian hair salon. And we don't have that in my town, so I'm pretty much screwed. I have to go by what I'm doing myself. But I am planning to go to the Japanese hair salon this August when I'm in Tokyo. And the place where I'm going to do is Acros. I maybe have told you a little bit about that before. It's the hair salon where Ryoma, my Gyaru role model, does his hair. And I wanted to talk a little bit about general things about a hair salon. Namely, many people are asking, what kind of price do you need to pay if you want to go to a Japanese hair salon? And it differs. Like many have the same kind of price ideal as we do, like maybe 30 or so dollars. Some quite cheaper. But as I said, Acros and all the hair salons that are like featured in Gyaru magazines, they actually are quite expensive. If you want the whole Ryoma look, then you actually need to pay like $210, and that is for cutting, coloring, and styling. And if you choose a hairstyle which also needs extensions, it will be even more expensive. Now, because of my hair color, I don't need the coloring, so that differs a lot. And if you do only the cutting, that will cost you about $55, between $55 and $60 itself. Now, this obviously is quite expensive, and as I said, it's not a typical image of all the hair salons. But if you want some, the whole whooshy, spiky Gyaru look, you will probably need to pay quite a lot, because also the setting, like the styling, is quite expensive. Which I actually have a fun fact about that. The time that hair salons are open is actually quite long. You have even hair salons that are open till 5 a.m. The reason why they do this is because they have many host customers. Hosts and hostesses usually have that kind of like big or difficult hair that they can't do themselves, so they go to the hair salon each night when they have to work to make sure their hair looks great. Because many hosts work at night, they have these kinds of opening times or closing times. And it's actually pretty funny because I was thinking, alright, then you have like the whole Ryoma look, and it's actually quite a difficult style to like really master. So I would definitely see me going there a couple of times a week to just make sure they style it right, which also obviously costs money. That costs about $20, I think. I also checked if you can make appointments through the internet. I only did this with Acros, and that actually wasn't possible. If you wanted a appointment, you need to make it by phone, which actually is obviously a big problem for me. But I actually will get some help from some Japanese friends who will make the call for me. Because obviously there's so much going on with the whole cell phones in Japan, that laptops and stuff like that actually are quite not as seen as the whole mobile phones and stuff like that. So that was actually quite a little bit thing I wanted to talk about the hair salons, because, you know, I know quite a lot of people are interested in that. You know, you have also the hair salons with only, you know, the hostess look, like the Gyaru look. I don't know much about that in price range and stuff like that. I know that the whole process takes a longer time than for us Gyaru. You know, you're probably sitting there like 2 or 3 hours, and for us Gyaru it takes around 1 hour. So that was what I wanted to say, and I will see you next time. Alright, see ya.